Hello, everyone. Kevin Shepard here. Tonight, I'd like to talk about how the bum is cooler than you. This is just like the regular old bum dude that's like begging for a sandwich or a sleeping bag or whatever. But that's your boy because you could learn much from this man. Let me explain why. Um, well, this dude doesn't really have like a whole lot of shit he can lose, which is better than what you got in most cases, unless you're on that level where you're about to reach bum status, in which case I congratulate you, my brother or sister. But basically, like, this dude is like at a level where like he does not care what you think, and he's not trying to pull no particular girl. He's kind of given up on that chick, and he just really, you really can't get to him. Like, you can try to fight him. Like, he'll be like, I'll give you my last $3 if you don't fight me. Because I don't give a shit if you can beat me up or whatever. It really don't mean shit to me. I'll rather if you didn't. But if you do, I'm still going to walk away from this bitch and go panhandle tomorrow. So fuck you. And basically, that's like why a bomb is more powerful than you are. Because you care more than he does. This is like a great lesson in life, and basically, the reason that I'm bringing it up is to try to explain what the ego is. These people that reach this rock bottom status, they have like kind of gotten rid of their ego, and they may not, they may still have an ego and low self esteem and all this bullshit, but they're at a point where they're at least escaped from it, you know. But the people that like have all this material shit are like suffering, and they're constantly trying to like be something that they're not. Like, we can only be like what we treat other people's as. Like, if we're just service to self and all we do is put money in our pockets and try to have nice shit, we're some miserable motherfuckers. Like, we better make a lot of money. Like, at some point we're gonna have to rob banks and shit to sustain that type of like satisfaction. Like, it sounds all good, but like if you look at these people that are rich, like they're not happy people. Like, they need conflict in their life even to like be somewhat fulfilled. Like, they're always searching for this other challenge or this other like bullshit that's just not worth anything. And but like there's no worth in the life, so there always has to be some type of fight that takes place. There's never any satisfaction. There's never a plateau. It's just a mountain that never fucking ends. Like, it's up, it's down. It's like, let's go back up higher. Let's go past what we know that sucked to try to see if there was something better up there that we might have fucking missed. But there never is. Like, if you're always like in a position of lack, like where you need more, then that's your life. You're straight up lack. You ain't got shit because you're fucking living life from a position of lack, a position of nothing, a position of not enough, I need more. So how will you ever be satisfied from that position? You cannot. Like, it's not scientifically fucking possible to be satisfied from a position of not having enough. So, like, at what point do you have enough? What point does a rich person have enough? They don't. It's just not part of that. Like, it's the rush that comes with the pursuit of that which is enough, but it's an illusion because it's never enough. It's not about what is, it's about what isn't. Like, it's the pursuit of what isn't. And it's it's a sad fucking thing that most of us chase. But like, if you can just be a homeless person, just chilling, asking for a sandwich or whatever, like, you might not even get a sandwich. you you might get a bag of dicks, but you're homeless and like you really don't care. You're like, if I get a bag of dicks, like, I'm gonna be grateful for that bag of dicks. And if you get a sandwich, you might be extra grateful as long as they didn't put tomatoes on that bitch. So it's like, it's just like this very unvulnerable position, like where you can accept life for what it is, and you don't have to be homeless. You could be actually rich, You could have your fucking Porsche or whatever, type of male security that you need to feel like a man or a woman or whatever it is. Male and female are essentially the same shit. We're all part of each. Like most dudes I know are like more female than they know, and a lot of girls I know are like more masculine than most of the dudes I know. So it's like it's male and female is not a gender thing from the perspective of most people, the way that they look at it. Like it's more of an energy. It's like it's wisdom and love, basically. If you don't have both, then you're lacking. Like you can't get it from somebody else. You have to have it within you. So like these dudes that go to the gym and act all tough and shit, they're like the most bitch ass people I know. If they don't have love. And same thing like with people that have love but without wisdom. Like there's just this imbalance of the other thing that they need, and you're not going to find it in another human being. You will for a time, but then they'll realize that what they need they're not finding in you because you need the other shit that's in them, and neither of y'all have both shit, so y'all are both looking for something that y'all can't sustain. So you got to find it within yourself, and it's so simple. You got to go within, and you just got to like realize that everything you've been taught, everything you think you know is a lie. You've been taught it from the television, you've been taught it in school, your parents tried to teach you it, but they didn't know. Were your parents happy? How happy were your parents? Like, were they these perfect parents that taught you all these great things and like completely prepared you for life? No, they did not. I already know. Yo ass struggled like a motherfucker, just like me. I don't care what you think you did. Like, deep down inside, you're crying because nobody ever taught you the real shit that exists within inside you already. And that's the conflict, because you already know the truth. You don't want to believe it because the outside tells you something different. So you gotta listen to yourself, and you gotta stop trusting all this fucking media bullshit, Facebook. You gotta stop getting hurt feelings because somebody else doesn't approve of you. You gotta listen to your heart. You gotta listen to your life lessons. Like when something fucking hurts you, there's a reason for it. It's trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you like you this ain't the right path. You ain't built for this. Like something's wrong with this person that just hurt you, or they would hurt you. They're trying to warn you. They're like, yo, you don't want none of this because I will fuck you up because I'm fucked up. So you learn from that and you be the opposite. And then the next person you meet, you don't do that bullshit to them. Or you do. And then you end up alone, and then eventually you learn. But one way or another, these bad situations are catalysts and they're necessary. And that's the only way you learn. That's the only way I've learned. Um, and most of y'all will not listen to me because y'all haven't learned yet. But yo, whenever y'all do start to come to this degree of understanding, please flip back to this video and be like, damn, this dude was right. I never would have thought. But I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Good night.